Tyler Robinson's story began quietly in Washington, Utah, a town known for its peaceful pace and neighborly atmosphere. His upbringing reflected modest living, strong family values, and deep ties to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Outdoor traditions like camping and hunting were staples in the Robinson household, with both parents holding hunting licenses and passing down their love for the wilderness to Tyler and his two brothers. This environment fostered closeness, responsibility, and a steady rhythm of faith. From an early age, Tyler was soft-spoken, preferring to stay out of the spotlight. At Riverside Elementary, just a short walk from his home, he developed a reputation for being polite, respectful, and diligent in academics. Teachers remembered him as a reliable student, while neighbors described him as reserved yet capable of forming friendships. Religion was a strong presence in his youth. Tyler regularly attended Latter-day Saints services, but as he grew older, his attendance dwindled, and the once steady anchor of faith began to fade. In 2021, he graduated from Pineview High School in nearby St. George. Known for his intelligence and dedication, Tyler earned a scholarship that led him to Utah State University to pursue engineering. However, his time there was brief. He left after one semester and instead enrolled at Dixie Technical College, beginning an electrical apprenticeship. This choice reflected both practicality and ambition, steering him toward a technical career. There were no signs of legal trouble during his years in Utah. He was registered politically as nonpartisan, which contrasted with his Republican-leaning parents. His father, Matt Robinson, made a living crafting granite countertops, while his mother worked as a licensed social worker. To the community, the Robinsons appeared to be an ordinary, hard-working family. That image of stability collapsed on Thursday, September 11, 2025. Around 7:30 p.m., the quiet neighborhood was disrupted as law enforcement swarmed the Robinson home. Tyler had become the target of a nationwide manhunt, suspected in the killing of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. His face, once familiar only to teachers and neighbors, was suddenly plastered across national news outlets, forever linked to allegations of political violence. In the middle of the unfolding chaos, the Robinson family turned to their church bishop for guidance. Reports suggested that Tyler's mental state was fragile, with him even voicing thoughts of ending his own life. The pressure of the manhunt seemed unbearable, adding to the family's fear and confusion. Investigators soon uncovered troubling evidence. In a wooded area, they found a discarded bolt-action rifle along with ammunition casings, each engraved with bizarre inscriptions. Some contained taunts like, "Hey fascist, catch," while others referenced internet memes such as, "Notices, bulges, oh, what's this?" A few even drew on historical lyrics from anti-fascist songs of World War II, while one carried crude humor reading, "If you read this, you are gay LMAO." These strange and mocking messages painted a picture of political hostility mixed with internet-driven irony and instability. The next day, Utah Governor Spencer Cox spoke at a press conference, noting that Robinson's family had revealed a shift in his outlook over recent years. Tyler had grown openly critical of Charlie Kirk, calling him hateful and blaming him for spreading toxic ideas. Even so, experts warned against drawing quick conclusions about motive. Scholars studying extremism highlighted that symbolic actions like engraving bullets are not always tied to one ideology. Instead, they may reflect disconnection, online radicalization, mental health struggles, or attempts to shock others through irreverent humor. In some online spaces, blending memes with violent expression has become disturbingly common, representing a mix of irony, anger, and cultural detachment. In Tyler's case, the engravings suggested less of a clear ideology and more of a fractured state of mind, caught between internet subcultures and personal resentment. The strange mix of political commentary, meme references, and historical nods hinted at confusion rather than coherence, leaving experts to describe his worldview as turbulent and unsettled. Robinson's journey was one of sharp contrast. He grew up in a stable, faith-driven home, excelled in school, and was remembered as polite and diligent. Yet, over time, he drifted away from his religious roots, struggled with direction in education, and grew increasingly bitter toward political figures. By September 2025, he was no longer just the quiet boy from Washington, Utah, but the prime suspect in a killing that sparked nationwide debate over political extremism, mental health, and the influence of online culture. His story reflects contradictions. A young man with no criminal history who turned into a national suspect, a hardworking student who became disillusioned, and a family-centered upbringing that gave way to isolation and hostility. The tragic events left behind grief, confusion, and questions that remain unanswered. How an ordinary life in a quiet town could unravel into violence and infamy. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.